neckline we'll be working on is the illusion neckline. The illusion neckline is the neckline that has this mesh at the upper part. The mesh, the skin tone mesh, and any other color of mesh that you need to use. That's what the illusion neckline is all about. So the formula to get that, I'm still going to use my princess style line. So I'm just going to get the underbust length. Then I take this. So I'm going to be using 80 inches. I've also used 80%, I beg your pardon, 80% of the shoulder tightening. You can, most times I've used 100%. So sometimes 100% is a bit tight on some client. The bustier part is 100% because the illusion neckline is more of the bustier at the down part than the neckline, the mesh, which has the normal shoulder measurement. So let's see how this is gonna work. So let me use 80% of 30% of this shoulder is 6.4. That's 80 times 100 times 8. 80 divided by 100 times 8. So the answer here is 6.4. Or you can press your, use your calculator. 80% times 8 will give you 6.4. So I'm going to divide my shoulder out. 6.4. I'm going to take 3 here. Or 3.4 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll take the remaining 3 here. So I'm going to connect. To point X. I'm going to connect to point X from this side. I like using this. It gives me, since it's going to be a curve anyway. So this is now my new dart leg. Let's curve this a bit using my free hand. Now I'm going to come down to get my neckline. So this is basically using the bustier method also to get where you want the mesh to start from. So I'm going to go up from my bust point, 13.5 or 13.5 or in inches. It's giving me 5.5. See? Yes, 5.25. On this other dart leg mark. So if you want a sweetheart neck, that means you have to come down. But if you just want the regular illusion, the straight cut or just nothing, so I'll just come down by 5.5 here from the nape of my neckline. I'm going to close my shoulder. Take this to meet this. is to meet this, the dotted line. So we're closing out the shoulder. Take it to this point. But before then, I said you need to slash X. Or you can also slash the point D if the paper is not relaxing properly. So take the dart leg to meet the new dart, outer dart. Then you take your tip, you secure it, and this is what the new neckline looks like. You can now draw it properly. Like I said, you can use 100%, you can use 80%. You just have to figure out which one is okay. I have used 100% before, but the person's bust is not so big, so it stayed very well. The posterior was fine, but since it's going to have a shoulder, the essence of 100% tightening is when there is no strap attached to it. But since we're going to have a shoulder with the illusion, with the mesh that we're going to use, so I think it's fine to use 80. It's all about experimenting. So remember, I have tightened the shoulder and I've taken out from my armhole. This is going to affect my armhole, so I'm going to bring out my armhole because it's going to have a sleeve, or even if it's sleeveless. Let's say we're going to have a sleeve, so I'm going to bring out my armhole by the amount that was taken. So just come here, measure what I have here. 1.5 here, and I withdraw my armhole. So I'm going to take this to this side. Withdraw the armhole, so it's better for it to the excess, then you trim out. And for it to be so deep inside. So scale this. So this will not be your new cut out from here. This is it. And you cut. We're still going to use this upper part. You cut through this. What you do is to cut this. This is your balance mark, the bust point where you place your. So this is what you do to cross check. Cross check this. So you open this part because this will serve as your pattern for the illusion. What you do to get the illusion neckline, you go ahead to create the neckline you want. If you want it round, if you want it in form of kino, whatever it is you want. Then you come back. Remember, we tightened this by 80%. So this, for the bustier part of it, this was our new dart. That leg, this was our outer dart leg. That leg. This is what we used to get this part. So for the illusion neckline, we'll go back to our original dart leg. We'll close our original dart leg. So I am cleaning this because this is the broken line that is supposed to be here. So this is this is our ACM dart. So this is the dart we're going to close. So you take the original dart leg, inner, then original outer dart leg. You close it together. So this will serve as your illusion neckline. Then of course you're going to you come here, you place it to see. Before then, you have to true it. You draw this part so that you have it balanced. I'm going to true it out. Take it, you bring it here to cross check. Here this is. So as you can see, we are having some, I think before cross checking with this, before extending this measurements that we have around this chest line, the first thing to do is to just get this and cross check. Now we have excess on this side, and we need to, because this is our armhole. By the time we join it, we're going to have, so this is how it's supposed to look like. So we need to redraw this. So we need to put paper underneath it and redraw that, because the upper part is not tightened, except if it's tightened by some CM, it might become less than that. You might have an equal measurement at the there, but if it's not, you will just use exactly that measurement that we have there. So you want to put paper under here. And redraw your neckline. And redraw your armhole. So this is it. So by the time you sew, just place as this is. So by the time you sew, you have, that's what you're going to have. I've over trimmed this and need to do this again. So you've over trimmed it. I'll use a colored paper. I'll use a colored paper. So you draw an armhole like so. We'll connect from here. So this is it. So this is what it looks like. So by the time you join this to this, like this, by the time you're done joining, you will have this. So this is what your initial illusion neckline looks like. So this part will be your mesh, whatever color you choose. So that's what this is what it looks like. And that's that about the illusion neckline. Illusion neckline. So that's that.